Remember a few videos back when we were learning about basic file uploading? Well, all we're doing right now at this stage is bringing in the code from over there that we used before and making it object-oriented. So for this video, I copied from the exercise these three attributes: temp path, upload directory, and we created a new errors array. These are all for this particular object. There's also another attribute which was created called upload errors. These are here for convenience because they're used in the function to convert a numeric error code to a string. And then I added the method called attach file. What attach file does is it takes $file, and this is a super global array called $file. For each uploaded photograph, there will be an element for $file. So for this particular photograph, we have $file uploaded file because that's the name of the form field. So this method takes one of the arrays of the $_file super global, which correspond to one uploaded photograph. And that will be an associative array. So the argument here is going to be an element of this array corresponding to this form field. And that element in itself will be an associative array. This function called attach file, this method, will basically take the information from that associative array related to this upload and use it to populate attributes of the photograph object, like temp path, file name, type, and size. Okay. File name, type, size, caption. Okay, let's see here. So file name will come from there. Temp path. So we don't have an attribute called temp path. Oh yeah, we do. We added it here. Okay. And then file name is an attribute. Type is also an attribute. Size is also an attribute. Okay, so, alright, so if the submitted form had multiple photographs uploaded, then that would correspond to multiple photograph objects needing to be attached. Okay, so they all wouldn't fit in one photograph object. They would be separate photograph objects. Attach file also populates the object's error attribute, which is an array. It does this if the argument passed to it is empty, or if there, in other words, if this argument is empty, then errors arrays gets an element like this. Remember, this errors array can have multiple elements. So here we're feeding one element, and if PHP reports some error, that error will be recorded in this errors array also. It will probably be errors sub 0, okay? So it would be just one error. Attach file also returns a boolean specifying whether or not the photo was uploaded. See, each one of these three cases, we're returning either true or false. So here false, and here true. Note that this function does not instantiate the photograph object, so that will have to be done separately using a separate method or just no method, maybe no constructor at all. But the main program will have to instantiate a photograph object before this attach file method is called. And another thing this method does not do, it does not save the photograph information to the database. That will be a separate method also.